You got 4 screws in total on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on this side, 4 on the other side. You remove the bottom 2 on each side. These are also Phillips heads. From here, this panel just comes off. This is where your auger motor is, blower fan, igniter wires. Now there is normally a panel right here, but it was already off. There's 2 screws to hold it in place, one in the corner here, one in the corner here, then it comes off. And then you can kind of see like your wires down here. Now these wires are also normally tucked up under like the grill just for like keeping them out of the way so they're not hanging down so like a dog, a squirrel, something else doesn't like chew on them or anything. And there's normally zip ties that tie everything up here. I did go ahead and like cut those just for time, but there'll be some zip ties in here. There'll be another like little clip kind of in here that you got to like pull on a little bit to get the wires out so you can get access to them. Okay. All right, where did it end at? All right, on your harness itself, there's going to be your wire connectors that are going to be blue and white. Those are going to be for your actual light assembly. So you got one just because obviously, or you got 2 of these because you got 2 light assemblies. I know that this one is going to be the one that we're changing on the right side. So just unplug it. And then your wires are going to be kind of like in here almost. They come up from the back. So with this unplugged now, we're going to take some of the slack out. So we got a lot of slack on here now. Then we'll go back to the front side. And now that we got slack, actually pull on this now. Like I said, you got the 2 white wires here. And what we're going to do from here, just because the hole itself is pretty small to try to feed these wires through, we're going to cut the old wires. You can use a pair of scissors. I got wire cutters. Cut them. Frank, don't eat those wires. You will not like them. New light assembly. Get some of the slack out of the wires, make it nice and straight. Set this on top of the grill so it don't go nowhere. Pull a little bit more slack out of this. Then what I'm going to do is get these together, and I'm going to tie them together with some electrical tape. You could try to use masking tape, but it probably wouldn't work that good. But electrical tape is typically what I use. Might be able to use like duct tape or something too. There's something as long as it stays together while you're doing this kind of thing. Electrical tape. Now from here, I'm gonna set this. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. And then we're gonna go to the back and then pull out some of the excess off this. All right, this is where the Molex was. We pulled it all the way this far. So now we're just gonna start pulling it through here. Slowly but surely. Then we're gonna go back to the front and see where the electrical tape is. All right, so we're almost there. So now we're just gonna try to push it in from this end, just to get it around the corner so it doesn't get caught or snag or anything like that. If it will actually push around the corner. It's trying to. All right, cool, we'll leave it like that for now. And then we're gonna go back to the back side. Here are the back of the grill, around 3 or 4. Just come on through. Just give it a little pull. And keep in mind too, this is in fact the old wire, so you can be a little rough with this because it's cut. There's nothing really there. All right, so the wire actually did pull through off the tape, but that's fine. I'll show you a different way to do this. All Alright, so it did pull through on the electrical tape here. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take this electrical tape off. And that way we can see the actual leads again. Alright, so now I got the light assembly and the wires here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the wires in, but I'm gonna try to go to the back and left.
You ought to try that place.
You can try to put a little bend on the wires too, where they kind of curve down. And now that they're in there, I'm pushing to the left, pushing to the left, pushing to the left, keep pushing to the left. That way we get majority of the slack out of here. And you can kind of let this hang for now. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, so whenever we push the wires, try to get them to come through the left, they still came out the right. No big deal. They come through here. This is what it looks like. So we got the slack on there. But what we're going to do is we're going to push it through the other side. Adam, if you can hand me the phone right quick.
Sure.
So it's going to come in through this little crack here and come out this side over here, kind of ish. I'm just going to literally straighten out the wire, push it through, keep pushing. They come through this side. Trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Pull it through. Then we're going to feed it through this little grommet hole right here. Oh, oops. Little grommet hole. One and a two. Come on. And then they'll come in, you reach in under here, and they'll come out under here. All right, once you push them through, those little leads are right here. And then you kind of just pull the excess off. You got about that much room, but with the harness, you got enough room to connect it there and there. And there's gonna be a little white Molex connector, but I'll go back and secure the inside of the grill, or the light to the inside of the grill first. All right, so here, kind of push the wires in. That'll give you a little bit more room. You got your screw on top, screw on your bottom.
The thing is,
I'm gonna put this
so anything I send out
on the handy dandy drill. Line up the hole.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't have to really go.
Light is secured on top. Well, that hole's not lining up, so I'll loosen this one a little bit. So that way we can push it up. Get this hole lined up. There we go. There we go. Frank, you're about to get a bunch more lights. You're not going to be able to see it from that angle. Alright, this is the Molex connector. It gets plugged into the leads that we fish through the backside of the grill. You got a square side. These are the side that the wires are going to go into. And then a side that has like a little triangle tip on it. This is the side that connects into the harness. You still shooting?
Yes.
All right, so you got your leads right here. Square side. Plug one lead in here. Here. So now that they're in there, then you go to the harness. You got your blue and white. I'm just simply feeling. Plug this in. That's good, and then basically you can retuck these in back up here. You got little clips right here. Right here. There should be another clip right here.